Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King 2, and today I'm going to be giving you a brand new series. What if Naruto was an overpowered ANBU at 6 years old? Part 1 guys. If you enjoy seeing 1 see part 2, why don't you guys go ahead and destroy that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for your help and your support guys. And also if you're new, I have 4 channels. Yes, it might sound crazy but it's not guys, 4. Anime King, Anime King 2, Anime King 3, and Anime Prince guys, which I post what fun every single day for you guys to enjoy. Links will be down in the description, so why don't you guys go ahead and check them out. I already posted a brand new series over on Anime King of What If Naruto Was the Only of Death, so go ahead and enjoy that guys. And I also posted a brand new episode of Anime King Prince of What If Naruto Was Sent to the Magical World and Returned. Godlike guys, so go ahead check that out and enjoy. So yeah. Without further ado, we jump right into this new episode. Begin now, guys. You are the 90th fox, Mizuki shouted as he was standing on the treetops. Right on the branch as he pulled his giant Fuma shuriken. No! Aruka yelled. He had already taken the first of Mizuki's shuriken in his back as he was on the ground. He looked over towards Naruto. Naruto, don't you... It's alright, Sensei, said Naruto. You know, Mizuki, I'm not actually the fox. Mizuki paused at that. He didn't expect the child to react like this, after all. This was his way of breaking down his mental stability. However, Mizuki recovered quickly. Maybe it was just a fluke, he thought to himself. Yes, you are, he said. The fourth Hokage. Yeah, said Naruto, cutting him off. He sealed the 9 tails inside of me. On the day the fox attacked. Yada. I already know that, idiot. I've known for like 6 years now. Hell, I've talked to the damn thing. I was doing it while I was waiting for you to get here, said Naruto. How am I not supposed to know about it? Stated Naruto. However, I also know that it's a S-class secret, so I guess that means I have to kill you or bring you to Ibiki. Damn, I still owe him 20 Ryu from that game last month. Almost forgot about that, said Naruto. To say that Aruka and Mizuki were confused was a great understatement. They were searching their brains for anything they could think of that would explain the child in front of them, which made no sense. After all, this was Naruto, the idiotic prankster who didn't have a care in the world. How could he know that he was a container? That he even spoke to the fox? That was crazy, right? Who is this Naruto? Mizuki decided that he was bluffing, as he decided to call him on it. You're right, demon. You're a failure. You can't even touch me, let alone kill me. Do you really think a failure can beat a chunin? You must be dumber than I. In the blink of an eye, as Mizuki was cut off, a kunai was placed at his throat. Tell me, Mizuki, do you enjoy using your legs? The questioning tone of Naruto said in his ear. Mizuki was frightened in shock. However, this couldn't be happening. He refused to believe it his mind, setting up. No shit, I like my legs. You little piece of... However, he was cut off as Naruto removed the kunai and plunged it right into his spine, effectively paralyzing the man, as Naruto pushed him off the tree limb, as Mizuki was falling. However, 3 things happened in a matter of seconds. Aruka saw Mizuki's legs collapse beneath him, as Naruto pushed him off the branch, and when Mizuki was about 3 feet away from hitting the ground, Naruto appeared and threw a devastating uppercut, launching Mizuki up in the air, only for an ANBU to flash right above Mizuki's head and drop a kick right in his stomach. Mizuki slammed into the ground hard, as he was knocked out instantly. Nice shot, dog, but I really wanted to be the one to knock him out, said Naruto. Now, Fox, no need to be sad. After all, with all of this over, you're finally out of ANBU, like you wanted. Though, you might not like the team that you're with now, said Dog, as he reached up and removed his mask to show a very amused Kakashi Hatake. After all, it won't be easy going from ANBU to be on a Genin team. You should thank the heavens at the third. Let me be your sensei. You could have gotten Asuma, and his personality is basically part Nara. Now Aruka was many things, and he was not an idiot. That was one of them. Aruka had signed up for the ANBU program. However, he realized he wasn't cut out for it. But he did know the former ANBU captain, who just referred to Naruto as Fox. As he only had one question. "What the hell is going on?" he said. "Ah, Aruka. Nice to see you again. Come with us, you've already seen enough. You might as well know what is going to take place after this. Besides, it was nice to catch up with my old student." Kakashi started to walk back to the village. "Naruto, you can carry the traitor," he said. Time skip. Hokage's office. Aruka had entered the office only to be surprised once again to what he was seeing. Kakashi and Naruto standing at attention. As he watched, the Hokage was handing Kakashi a Jonin flap jacket and Naruto two headbands. One of them to be a normal leaf headband though. It had black fabric, showing that Naruto was going to be a specialist. The other was a strange golden headband with an unknown symbol on it. The symbol was a type of swirl. It looked almost three-dimensional, though it obviously wasn't, seeing that it was on a flat surface. Kakashi, Naruto, this was your last mission as ANBU. I am very proud of the both of you, and I don't believe that I will be overstepping my boundaries. To say that you two were close to, if not the best, operatives I've seen in the last decade. With this mission, you're both listed in the Konoha Listing Official Ninja Book. Kakashi, rank of Elite Jonin, allowing you command of troops in more time. Naruto, I'm sorry, but you will have to be a Genin, but you will keep your ANBU level clearance. You know, that's really unfair, said Naruto. I mean, I'm head and shoulder ahead of the other kids in my class. Did you know how hard it was to act that dumb? I'm sure everyone in the class thinks that I'm an idiot. May I ask what is going on here? Aruka said, as everyone turned towards him. Well, sure, said Kakashi. Since we're no longer ANBU, I see no reason why not. Lord Third, he said. Yes, I see no reason why not. How about you, Naruto-kun, Hirsen said. Sure, as long as he promised not to repeat what he hears in this room, said Naruto. Aruka was baffled by the seriousness in Naruto's tone, the way he speak with a sense of command, as he simply nodded and took a seat, as he knew that this was going to be a mind ruckus. Firstly, what do you know about Minato no Mikaze? Time skip. Naruto was sitting in the top row, as far as possible in the left corner of the academy room, as he was the first one there. As he sat and waited. I wonder how long it will take until they start to question me on why I'm here. I don't exactly have the smartest classmates. Maybe they won't even recognize me. That would be hilarious, said Naruto. The truth would be most people would not recognize Naruto. He was no longer wearing that orange and blue clothing. He was wearing a modified version of his ANBU uniform. Dark blue cargo pants, a black muscle shirt covered by a dark grey over vest, dark blue arm sleeves that went from his wrist down to his elbow, black shinobi sandals, and he was also wearing two headbands. The first one was on his forehead, that was a leaf headband. The second was a golden plate, swirl headband that was tied around his right bicep. That was a headband from Uza, one of his classmates, and proceeded to enter the room. As Shino Aberame stepped in and raised the eyebrow, naturally because of the Aberame stoic look. For one of them to raise the eyebrow towards something means they were completely shocked. As Naruto chose to ignore it as he just slipped into his mindscape, closing his eyes. Naruto reappeared in his mindscape. Oi, Fox, wake up. I got a while before I need to do anything, and I have a few questions. As he walked up to the cell. And just what might those be? I swear, if you repeat any of the questions from last night, the Fox threatened in a booming voice. In all honesty, the massive chakra enjoyed the time that it got to speak with this container. It was better than doing nothing all day. First off, could you find anything about what happened on that weird mission in the grass country? Said Naruto, who has been racking his brain for the last 6 months about the event. I have nothing solid, but I do have a hunch. Your mother was a full-blooded Uzumaki. Yeah, said Naruto. And my dad was the grandson of your first prison brother-in-law. What do you think Naruto said? Well, it's only a rumor, almost a myth, but a long time ago, there was a family that combined the blood of the Senjus and the Uchihas. The fox said. Yeah? And what happened? Said Naruto. It was said that a certain member of this family began to show signs of strange powers out of nowhere. The only evidence that there was some changes was because of their eyes shifting slightly. What is your definition of slightly? Is it like the Sharingan? Because that wouldn't explain everything else. Got anything else? Said Naruto. Not at the moment. Give me some time to look through my memories. It's been a long while, you know. I'm sure there's something though. What was your other question? Alright, how much of your chakra can I use and still remain under total control? Said Naruto. The fox looked down towards him. Your body is still not mature enough yet to use the full weight of my chakra. You can safely use 1 tail worth of my chakra without having it tamper with your mind. You can use 2 tails in a berserk mode. But it's not like you rely on my chakra a lot in the past. Yeah, just want to make sure, said Naruto. Thanks, Kurama. You're a big help, said Naruto as he faded away. Kurama raised an eyebrow. Big help? Did he just make a joke about my size, he thought to himself. Back in the classroom. Wake up, Kiba shouted into Naruto's ear, who appeared to be sleeping. What's he even doing here? We all know he didn't pass the exam. A girl known as Rhea shouted. He probably thinks that just because he's dressed like an ANBU, they will let him on a team. A boy stated named Truth. Alright everyone, sit down and shut up, Haruka said as he entered the class. I just want you all to know that I'm proud of you for passing and moving on to your ninja career. Hey, Haruka sensei, Naruto did not graduate. Why is he here? Said Kiba, pointing out the blonde that still seemed to be sleeping. Or maybe he just did not really care what they were saying. Haruka didn't know why, but he went along with the little prank as he saw a tiny smirk came on Naruto's face. That's odd. He has a headband, and he's on the list, even assigned to a team. But Akiba said it. That must be true. I'm sorry, Naruto. I guess you're just gonna have to put up with him for the rest of your life. Everyone was stunned. Haruka just made fun of a class member, and he said that Naruto had passed. What was going on? Was it opposite day? Now, let's get this over with, he said, as he started from Team 1. As Naruto was barely paying attention even though he seemed to be zoning in and out until he heard Team 7, led by Kakashi Hatake, consisting of Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruna, and Naruto Uzumaki. Oh no, Sakura said, I'm on the team with the class idiots. But at least I have my Sasuke-kun, she said, screeching in joy. There was a crack. As Haruka turned towards his desk, the glass on his desk cracked because of her voice. As Naruto picked himself up, he had no reason to stay in the class now as he knew where his ex-ANBU commander was. However, she wasn't the only one that can make snide comments. Oh no, I have the class bitch on my team. But at least I still get my ex-ANBU commander as my sensei. That should even out the pain, said Naruto, as he left the class, absolutely stunned. 5 minutes later, Memorial Stone. So, Captain, said Naruto, hands in his pockets. How's the rock? As his eyes searched toward his mother and father's name. Now, Naruto. There's no need to call me that anymore. I'm Kakashi-sensei now. Whatever you say, senpai, but we should probably get to the academy. I'm sure the Banshee and Dukas are going apeshit right now. I didn't make the first impression good as a teammate. I think now is a good start. To start the test, said Kakashi. Alright then, he said. Time skip. 45 minutes later. Sakura was pissed off. Not only did Naruto make her look bad, but her sensei was late and the idiot was also nowhere to be found. Sasuke wasn't so pissed. He got to see one of these annoying fangirls get taken down a peg. However, his sensei was also late, so it kind of evened out how pissed he was. The door then opened up as they turned, however. It was just their idiotic teammate. Oi! Kakashi wants you two on the roof in 5 minutes, said Naruto, as he vanished, leaving the two confused. What was that? 5 minutes later, on top of the roof. They're not gonna get here on time, said Naruto. They're too self-centered to take orders from me, said Naruto. It was like he was a rookie, all over again. Then this should work perfectly. Don't worry, have I ever let you down before? Naruto gave him a look. Demon country, he said. Okay, You said you were gonna let that go a long time ago, said Kakashi. And I will, right after you teach me that. And not a moment sooner, he said. Fine, we can start tomorrow. Before the test, Kakashi said. What test? And what are you teaching the dope that I'm not learning, Sasuke said, as he arrived on the roof, as he was followed by Sakura. The test you two already lost. 3 points out of 10 off, said Kakashi. What for? And why did the three of us lose 3 points, said Sakura. Well, first off, just the two of you lose points. Naruto did as ordered, so he didn't lose any points. What was the order, Sakura said. Well, first off, Naruto told you to be on the roof in 5 minutes. You took 7, he said. Why do I have to take orders from the idiot? I'm twice the ninja he is, Sakura said. And 2 more points off. You're now both at 5 out of 10. Sasuke was starting to get pissed. What is this test for, he said. The test is to see if any of you get placed on my genuine team. If you pass, you move on to become a part of the team. If you fail, you get sent back to the academy. But you can't do that, Sakura said. A genuine team has to have 3 genins and 1 jonin. First off, I don't have to do anything. Secondly, I can choose to select an apprentice if I want, allowing the both of you to be sent back to the academy. Now be quiet, it's time for introductions. Why don't you go first, Pinky? Why don't you go first, Sensei, so we know what to say? Said Sakura. Alright, fine. My name is Kakashi Hatake. My hobbies. Not gonna say, my likes. Don't care to share them. I dislike traitors and thieves. My dream is to train the next Hokage, and also get a date with a certain jonin, he thought to himself. Now you, he said. Alright, fine, she said, because he barely said anything. My name is Sakura Haruno. My hobbies are, she looked towards Sasuke. My likes are, she looked towards Sasuke once again. I dislike Naruto Baka and Ino Pig, she said. My dream is, she looked towards Sasuke once again. As Naruto and Kakashi sigh. Uchiha, you're up next. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I have no hobbies. I dislike many things. I don't like many things. And my dream is... No, it's not a dream because I'll make it happen. I'm going to kill a certain someone and rebuild my clan. As Kakashi turned towards Naruto. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. My hobbies are none of your business. My likes are none of your business. My dislikes are, well, traitors and thieves. And idiots. My dream is to become Hokage and then rebuild my clan. Dope, you don't have a clan, Sasuke said. You're an orphan. As Naruto gave him a look, before he turned towards Kakashi, I'll see you there. As he vanished in a sealess body flicker, shocking the two once again that he could do that. If you two want to live, I suggest you don't piss him off. He's killed more people than you both have ever met. Now, meet me at Training Ground 7 at 9 AM tomorrow. With that, he was gone. Sasuke was confused. What the hell does he mean by that? The next day, Training Ground 7 at noon. Naruto and Kakashi has been working on something for the last 2 hours, as they lost track of time. However, the other two were not amused. You're late, Sakura screeched out. Sorry, I'm afraid my alarm clock died, so I had to give it a proper burial, Kakashi said. The two of them looked at him with a deadpan stare. How stupid does he think we are? Sakura wondered. Now that we're here, as he held up 2 bells, your objective is to take these bells from me by 3 o'clock. If you fail to get a bell, you lose 5 points. Considering that you have 5 points left, it won't be pretty good. As Naruto started to walk away, where is he going? Oh, Naruto won't be competing in this. The test is just for you two. What? How come the dope get a free ride when I, Uchiha, don't? Because I've known Naruto for his entire life, mostly. And I know what he's capable of. And I'm sure if the both of you pass this test, he will fill you in a bit more about himself. Right, Naruto? If they pass, I would be glad to send Naruto. There we have it, said Kakashi. Alright, begin. Time skip. 2 hours later. Sasuke was getting more and more pissed off. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get a damn bell. He tried every approach possible, but he couldn't get a bell. How was he supposed to do it alone? Then it hit him, the point of the exercise wasn't to get the bell by yourself, but with teamwork. As he noticed that Naruto was over there. He was sitting over there the entire time, not really doing anything. Sasuke made his way towards him even if he was not participating. Hey dope, he said. Help me get the bell. Say please, said Naruto. Sasuke grit his teeth as he clenched his fists, but Naruto seemingly ignored him, not responding to him until he said please. As Sasuke started to, well, antagonize him, but Naruto was quiet through the whole thing. Sasuke sighed. Fine. Please help me get a bell. It looked like it took a lot of mental preparation and strain to say that. You see, said Naruto. Good manners get you a long way. Time skip 55 minutes later, as Naruto threw a right punch. However, Kakashi caught it. As Naruto brought his feet around, Sasuke went towards the bell, but Kakashi was able to throw Naruto away as Sasuke was kicked away. It seems the both of them were still unable to get the bell. As Kakashi looked towards the both of them, I must say, you came far better than I expected, but still no bell. I'm gonna go ahead and tie one of you to the posts. However, I'm feeling a bit off today, so I'll give you another try, he said. After I had lunch, Naruto tied Sakura to the post. She didn't even try during the whole test. And gag her as well. The scream is getting to me. As he flashed away. Wow, he's giving you guys another try. Usually, that would happen. He must be really off. But we were still unable to get a bell, said Naruto. He's just too fast for us. However, that was a huge lie. But Sasuke didn't have to know that, as Naruto was not trying. The test was not for him. Kakashi already knew what Naruto was about, and he knew that Naruto could pull his string on this team. However, the other two, they have to have what Kakashi need, and that was teamwork. And so far they were not showing it well. Sakura. And Sasuke did not went to her. Instead, he found one person that was not participating, so that was not good either. As Naruto retrieved her and tied her up, she tried to protest. However, for some reason she found it strange that she could not get Naruto to release her no matter how hard she tried. As Sasuke sat down to eat his lunch, they heard a grumble as Sakura was rather hungry. She didn't eat the night before and this morning, so yeah, she was hungry. As Sasuke was thinking as he ate, how he could use her as a distraction to pass. She's running on fumes, said Naruto. As Sasuke looked towards her, that was true. If she was hungry and unable to do anything, she wouldn't be a good distraction. He had to give her something to eat. As he reached up and removed the gag. Eat up. We need to make sure that you're... Suddenly, Kakashi flashed into the field, surprising the both of them. And what do you think you're doing, he said. Who told you to feed her? As the place started to get dark, lightning appeared in the sky, thunder boom. Well, I just have one thing to say to you too. You pass. As the sky returned back to normal. What? The both of them said. Well, despite everything, you still feed her. You should know something and live off this code. Those who don't follow the rules are trash, but those who abandon your teammates are even worse than trash, he said. Something that you should take to heart and listen and learn. The two of them looked at him, seeing a rather sad look in his eyes, as Naruto gave him a little nudge. Alright, seeing that this is done now, how about you tell them, said Kakashi as he looked towards Naruto. I might as well, said Naruto. Can't have them going into this not knowing what they're up against. You first need to understand, this is a S-rank secret, so if either of you speak of what you hear right here, you'll be killed. Do you understand me, he said. This is no laughing matter. The both of them were shocked how serious Naruto was. They'd never seen him this serious before. They nod their heads though. I am not who I appear to be. Yes, my name is Naruto Uzumaki and I do love ramen. And pranking as well, but the rest of what you know of me is a lie. I'm not the dead last of the class. I'm not even a true student of that class. It was a cover to hide the fact that I'm an ANBU member. What? But you couldn't even do a single clone. There's no way that you were in ANBU if Sasuke was not, said Sakura. Shut up, Sakura. Although Sasuke might have been the best in the academy, I was the best in the class. The reason my grades suck was a combination of not caring, always being tired, and choosing to make myself look bad. I was an ANBU recruit at 7 years old. During that time I wore a puppet mask, showing that I was Kakashi's apprentice. I became a full-fledged member at 11, at which time I earned the Fox Mask and 3 ANBU records. Kakashi has been my commander and training me, along with several other members since I was 5 years old. I have more chakra than all 3 of you combined, and I could pick apart the entire graduation class in under 3 minutes. Even if that was true, what record could you hold? Said Sasuke in an arrogant tone, as he still was unable to wrap his head around this. Kakashi, you want to fill them in, said Naruto. Gladly, said Kakashi first. Fastest takeover of a bandit camp, 6 minutes, 37 seconds, beating my sensei record by a full minute. And second, highest confirmed kills, count on a mission, 351, beating Itachi Uchiha by 13. And the last of my personal favorites, Naruto is the only person to ever steal Dango from Anko and make it out without a scratch. Sasuke was baffled in shock. 351? There is no way that you did that, he said. As he was actually yelling, he couldn't believe it. Itachi didn't even kill that many Uchiha. How could Naruto possibly kill that many people on one mission? Ask anyone in ANBU, said Kakashi, although you won't be told. Naruto set the record on the mission. He went in the bandit camp in record time. He freed the hostages and eliminated all the bandits. Wow, said Sakura, as she didn't see her sensei lying to her, because why would he? That would make no sense, but still. Her whole world was being turned upside down. Well then, said Kakashi, let's go get lunch, my treat, he said. It's 4 o'clock, said Naruto in a deadpan tone. Fine. Early dinner, smartass. The next day, mission assignment office. I don't care about protocols. I'm not doing countless D ranks, said Naruto. The ANBU in the corner snickered at that. Something funny, Tora. Yeah, you having to do D ranks, said Tora, in a laugh. Oh yeah? You're named after that damn cat I will most likely have to chase. As Kakashi started to laugh at that. Shut it, brat, said Tora. Kakashi chuckled, as Naruto was known for getting the one-up on people, no matter the situation. 2 weeks later, Naruto mind escaped. Naruto was getting more and more irritated. Not only had he been stuck doing these strenuous, waste of space, annoying D-rank missions, but he couldn't even train the way that he wanted to, because the team was stupid. That was plain and simple way of saying it. Sasuke was too arrogant to believe everything that Naruto told him. Despite seeing the proof for himself, he didn't want to believe that Naruto was better than him. And Sasuke, well, he was more of a jackass than usual. And Sakura, she didn't want to believe that Naruto, the dead last dope, was better than her Sasuke-kun, even though she saw the changes and she saw how he was now. Well, she did realize the changes when she tried to hit him when Naruto had made fun of Sasuke. She found a kunai at her throat, realizing that he was no longer the same person, as Naruto was currently in his mindscape. Hey Kurama, he said, what's new? Hello Warden, I've just been looking around, looking into what I see if it was true. And I have a solution to your question. What did you find out? Does it have to do with that eye thing that you told me about? Yes, but it's far bigger than we thought. It's a dojutsu like the Sharingan, but that is where it gets interesting. My knowledge goes back to when I was created, but I've already informed you of that, so I'll skip over that for now. The Uchihas and Senjus were split from the Uzumakis. So you're saying that the sage was also part Uzumaki. Does that mean the dojutsu the Rinnegan? No. They are two separate entities from far as I can tell. The Rinnegan come from the sage. However, what you have, it doesn't have a true name, but it has been referred to as a cursed eye. Why is it called the cursed eye? A Keiki Genkai is a gift, not a curse, said Naruto. It's not the eye itself but the people that get the eye. They stop all their other training and rely on it. Apparently, the eye has 5 different abilities, but I was only able to find 2 of them. Much like the Sharingan, you unlock each level as you master the last. From what I could tell, you unlock the first level at the Land of Grass when you slaughter those camp of bandits. Bravo, by the way. I really enjoyed watching that in your memory. Just tell me the rest, please, said Naruto. Alright, fine. Like I said, you most likely unlock it already. You just need to trigger it. But I'm not sure how to do that. Although, it might work the same way as a Sharingan, though I'm not sure. Anyway, the first stage of the eye is basically like the first stage of Sharingan. It slowed down the deception of time, allowing you to predict your opponent movements, though it is unclear if you can actually copy jutsus. The second stage seems to be a boost to your nervous system, reaction time, and anything else that you have is increased. That is all I was able to find. The others I'm not so sure, but it should be able to help. You should try to search the ruins of Uzu. You might find something else there. Now get the hell out of here. I need my sleep. Yeah. Get to your beauty sleep, Grandma, said Naruto, as Naruto faded away. Later that night. So what's up, said Kakashi. How does someone activate the Sharingan once they already unlock it, said Naruto. Time skip. 1 month. It had been one hellish month since the formation of the new Team 7. In the last 4 weeks, a bit have happened. Sasuke was still angry to say that he was better than Naruto, so he kept on challenging him over and over. Whenever they were forced to fight, Naruto showed him that he was, well, nothing. That left Sasuke even more pissed than usual, as his anger seemed to only be rising. As for Sakura, she seemed to get more whiny and more loud. It seemed Sasuke's pride, being picked apart by Naruto, was also hurting her as well. At least there was some good that came out of it. Although he hated the D-rank missions, he kind of enjoyed the physical labor ones. Because with that, along with the training that Jiraiya, Hiruzen and Kakashi had set for him, he was getting more and more stronger. Despite his age or size, Naruto could stop a devastating kick from Guy. There was not many Chunin or Jonin that could say that he could do something like that. Both Sakura and Sasuke, though, were becoming more spiteful towards Naruto, but he simply didn't really care. He didn't have to play the idiot anymore, so their opinions mean less than crap to him. Sasuke tried to spy on him to see what kind of training he was doing. However, he could never get the opportunity because he never knew where Naruto went. After 3 weeks after the team was formed, Sasuke had demanded to be trained by ANBU, just like Naruto had, as that had gotten a good laugh out of Naruto and Kakashi, including the Hokage as well. It wasn't just that he think he would get the training that Naruto got by demanding it. No, it was the image of him trying to do what Naruto did, the hellish program that Naruto went through to become as strong as he is. The thought of it was quite laughable to say. Sasuke got upset about that, so he went to his legal guardians, aka the elder advisors, and that is where we found ourselves now. Sarutobi, you must give Sasuke Uchiha the training that he requests. We need to make sure that our strongest genin gets every chance to become more powerful. He is too great an asset to be swallowed up by the tides of the other nations. Absolutely not. Even if Sasuke Uchiha was the strongest genin, he could not be trained the way that he requests. There's only a handful of ninjas within this village that has the stamina and reserves to even try that way of training, and Sasuke Uchiha is not one of them. And why is that? He hailed from one of the strongest clans. He's the last loyal Uchiha. Nothing is out of reach for him. If anyone can do it, it is him. The Sharingan is too important to be left squandered away. Lord Hokage, you said even if he was the strongest genin. Are you saying that someone of this year is stronger than him? Asked Inoichi, curious about that because all of the people around consider Sasuke Uchiha to be the strongest. Graduating this year? Yes, several in fact. Off the top of my head I would say Neji Hyuga, Rock Lee, Kabuto Yakuji, and the one that the training was set and designed for, Naruto Uzumaki. However, someone spoke up rather loudly. The demon container cannot be stronger than the Uchiha. There is no way it could be possible. He's an orphan. He's from no clan. How can he be more powerful? As the civilian yelled that, the nameless civilian didn't believe that, including several others who did not know about Naruto's personal training or who he was. There is nothing I could say without the proper people here. Tora, bring me Fox and Dog at once. Are you sure, sir? Because last time, yes, Hiruzen said, cutting Tora off. At once. With that, Tora was gone. What are you playing at, Hiruzen? There's no Fox operative. He was released from duty almost a month ago, Danzo Shimura said, as Danzo knew exactly who Fox was. The only person allowed to wear that mask was, well, the Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi, and Kushina had died years ago. Yes, you're correct. But please, Danzo, will you please inform the council about Fox and his exploits? I'm sure it will help clear things up when the time comes. Danzo did not like this one bit. Hiruzen's tone was too calm for his liking. Usually, he'll be the calm one, but now, Hiruzen was so calm and collected. Danzo nodded. Fox was an undercover operative that appeared in our ranks little over 3 years ago. In his time in ANBU, he made huge strides in the areas of speed, stealth, and tactics. On top of all of that, he was also a juggernaut. He set 2 records, one for wiping out a bandit camp, the fastest we have ever in ANBU, and killing over 350 enemies in just under 7 minutes. Fox is also said to be the only person that has steal Dango from Uncle Midarashi and come out without a scratch. Danzo frowned. Why is that important, he said. This is why Harrison said, Dog, Fox, you may show yourself now. 2 people dropped down behind him. The tall one wearing his dog mask, the other one wearing his fox mask. As everyone snapped their head towards them. The scary thing about it was, none of the others noticed that they were here. Remove your mask and take a seat. There's much that we need to discuss, he said. As they removed their masks and took the 2 chairs at the end of the table. They could understand that one of them was Kakashi Hatake, one of the strongest elite jonins within this village. However, the other one sent them for a loop. The one that spoke up though, unfortunately for their ears, it was Councilwoman Haruno. What is this? That boy, he's impersonating the ANBU. He must be arrested now, she yelled. I can assure you that he's not impersonating anything. Naruto Uzumaki is Fox, just as his mother Kushina Uzumaki was Fox as well. As everyone looked towards Harrison hearing that, I was aware that Lady Kushina have a child, but that would explain his personality, said Shikaku Nara. But I'm confused about his hair though. If he's a true Uzumaki, shouldn't he have red hair instead of... Oh my god, said Shikaku. Shikaku, what's wrong? You feel okay? Asked Choza. Yes, I'm fine, said Shikaku, as he took a closer look at Naruto. It was so obvious, yet I did not even notice. It did not even cross my mind. What are you talking about? They asked. Who was Kushina always seen around? You should all know this, said Shikaku. The 4th Hokage. Why is that important? One of the civilian members asked. Everyone had heard the rumors about the Red Death. After she had exited ANBU and the Yellow Flash, they were good friends. And they were just told that Naruto was the son of Kushina. Inoichi's eyes went wide. Blonde hair, blue eyes. You're his son, aren't you? I have to say, I'm disappointed that you people are a part of running this village. I figured out who my parents were, and that I was a Kyuubi container at 6 years old. How could you not figure it out until the smartest man in the village pointed it out? This information is not to leave this room. If one of you speak of this outside here, you will be killed on sight. Your title as a counselor, nor being a clan head or elder will not save you, Harrison said. Sarutobi, surely that boy is not Minato's son, Homura said. Yes, he is. His true name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As everyone's eyes were turned towards Naruto, who simply sat there as calm as ever, taking in all the shock looks on their faces. It felt wonderful. Time skip. Training Ground 7. Naruto ducked under the blow before he slammed a punch in Sasuke's gut. Sasuke staggered back as Naruto moved in and kicked him across the face, launching him across the field. Sasuke rolled as he gripped his face in pain. As he slowly panted on the ground, he was exhausted. Alright you two, that's enough for today. So why don't you guys go ahead and get some rest, because tomorrow we'll be taking on a C-rank mission. About time, said Naruto. For once, I agree with the dope, Sasuke said. There was actually no venom in his tone as he lay on the ground. At any rate, to reward you for your hard work, I'm teaching you two both a new jutsu, he said, looking towards Sakura and Sasuke. Why only us? Does the dope already know it? Sasuke asked, as he was genuinely curious. Nope, you both have been working very hard, so I think you deserve it. Naruto has been slacking, so he doesn't get it. He created two clones. Sasuke, you will be learning a reliable genjutsu. It's the area that you have the most trouble with. As for you, Sakura, you're going to be learning the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu. Once the clone had led them off, alright. Now that you're gone, why don't we see how far you have reached in this little secret of yours, Kakashi said. As Naruto came to him about 2 weeks ago, asking for his help regarding his dojutsu. Flashback 2 weeks ago. It was not well known, but the Hatake clan was a family of lightning users. They were at the peak of their power in the first Grishinobi War. They died down in the second. Although, the White Fang was something to be feared throughout the nations. His name was quite out there. But Kakashi was the last Hatake within the village. They was said to be a distant cousin within Kiri, but there was no proof. Just like the Uzumakis, if there was members out there, they had scattered throughout the winds. This left a rather modest compound to Kakashi. Currently they were sitting within the living room. "Come again," said Kakashi, his book in his lap. "How do you activate the Sharingan once you unlock it?" "Remember the mission in Grass, where I reach levels in my fighting that I still can't reach. The fox believed that I may have a near extinct dojutsu." Kakashi knew about the mission. Hell, he was the commanding officer. He also knew that Naruto spoke to the fox, so neither surprised him. But hearing that he have a dojutsu might be a bit too much. But when you watch a kid pretty much grow up, well, you stop being too surprised. "Well, from what I know, you just send chakra to your eyes and just think about them activating." Naruto closed his eyes. He took a calming breath. As he sent the chakra to his eyes, as he opened it, something was different. The world seemed more clear, and everything seemed so focused. "How do they look?" said Naruto. Kakashi was silent as he studied the eyes. There's a white diamond shape in the iris, like the Sharingan has Tomo. Instead, it's a white diamond. Naruto channeled more chakra into his eyes as Kakashi stared at them. Kakashi was unresponsive. "Hey, you okay?" "Go to the bathroom and look in the mirror, and you will see what I saw," said Kakashi. In a cryptic tone, Naruto got up as he made his way, as he was walking much slower than usual because everything felt so unusual and so slow, as he was unused to the speed that moving in this state was necessary to move at. But they also felt more precise, like there was no wasted movement. When he finally made to the bathroom and looked in the mirror, he was stunned. As Naruto examined the diamond in his eyes, before he applied more chakra, the diamond started to swirl around like a rotating water, almost like a whirlpool. The more chakra he used, the faster it spun, as Naruto felt himself being drawn in. The next thing he knew, he was in his mindscape. What the hell? He didn't try to come in here, or did the fox pull him in? He looked around as he didn't see the fox, or the cage. Where the hell was he? Naruto! Naruto! Naruto opened his eyes as he looked up. Kakashi was above him. Wait, above? Kakashi helped him up off the floor. What just happened? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What happened to you when my eyes started to spin, said Naruto. It was like looking into a maelstrom of water, like I was being pulled into a void. Did the same thing happen to you? Asked Kakashi. I was sucked into my mind. It was weird though. I've never been in that part before. Oh yeah, what's a maelstrom, said Naruto. End the flashback. Alright, said Kakashi. First we spar without it and then with it. Pure taijutsu. Let's go. As both men started to clash. The next day, Sasuke and Sakura was waiting as usual, by the posts. As Naruto was not here yet, neither was their sensei. So, how long do you think it will take for the dope and sensei to arrive? Said Sasuke to Sakura. To her shock, as she couldn't believe it. He was the one starting a conversation with her. She was baffled. She was the only one though that Sasuke could stand on the team. The thing was, Naruto was stronger than him, and Kakashi was his sensei. While she was weaker, so she didn't have much talk or say over him, and that was something that he still liked. He still liked to have this superiority over people. However, strangely enough, he started to gain a ounce of respect for Naruto's skill. Although he would never say that out loud, in front of anyone. Right here, they turned as they saw the both of them. Sakura blinked in shock. You're here on time. Yep. Now let's go and get that C rank, said Kakashi. 15 minutes later, mission assignment Dex. Oh hey Aruka, JJ. How you guys been, said Naruto. I'm fine, Naruto. How about you, Aruka asked. Ready for another D rank? The ANBU in the corner said. Shut it, Boar. I'm done with D rank. We're here for a C rank. Although it's not that big of an upgrade, said Naruto. Wow. So instead of walking a dog, you'll be an errand boy. That's amazing, said Boar. His tone was full of nothing but sarcasm. Hey, can you remind me who won last time, said Naruto. No one said anything about 1,000 clones. And who won? Boar went silent. I thought so, said Naruto. Are you two finished? Here's an axe. Yeah, just about, said Naruto. So, what's the mission? Send him in, Hiruzen said. Huh? These brats and the scarecrow? They're gonna protect me? The man said as he walked in. Unless you're expecting more than a couple of bandits, you should be fine, said Naruto. Alright, fine, I guess, said Tazuna. We leave in 1 hour. You heard him. Gather enough supplies for a 2-week trip. Kakashi told his team. 30 minutes later, at the Hatake compound. So you think there's more here than meets the eye? Kakashi was smiling under his mask. Yes, said Naruto. I have checked with Bookworm. Wave has been in an economical downfall since 2 years ago, not to mention, he was rather worried about the protection detail, despite this being a standard C-rank mission. I'm willing to bet what happened 2 years ago. Whoever is behind it doesn't want this bridge to be built. Anyone that has enough money to try to take down the entire coastal sea area must have a lot of ninjas backing him. We still have to take it though, said Naruto. We have no proof that this mission isn't legitimate. And besides, it would make Konoha seem weak if we turn down this mission. Yeah, you're right about that. But we're gonna need a plan in case things go south. 15 minutes later, they arrive at the gate. Hey, where's the blonde kid? Tazuna said, noticing that it was just now the 3 of them and him. Yeah, where is Naruto? Said Sakura. Don't worry, he will catch up. Let's go. Tazuna was a bit worried until he looked towards the other 2. They seemed to not be bothered by it, but they still headed off though. Time skip, around an hour and a half later. They still have not seen Naruto yet. As Sakura looked around, hey Sensei, you said that Naruto would catch up. It's been a while now, where is he? He will be here when he's needed. He did this on an A rank in grass country, and you both know how that turned out. Tazuna was surprised to hear that. That kid went on an A rank mission? Well, he was happy to hear that though. So what happened, he asked. Well, he was supposed to meet up with us, but he got caught up with another missing Nin. By the time we got to the camp, one of our operatives had been captured. The man captured was a close person to Naruto, who was been there for him. He felt it was his fault because he didn't make it on time. He snuck in, but they had tortured the operative to get the information. Naruto was able to get him out, but when he saw what happened to him, he flipped out. So he went back and killed everyone within the camp. 325 bandits and 26 missing Nins. That was what we were able to estimate after the massacre. Even though the math was more than that. What do you mean the math was more than that? Sasuke asks. Well, we could only find about 300 full bodies, but there was estimated to be around 600 people in the several camps that was around the area, and we were positive that no one escaped. Wait, full bodies? What does that mean? Sakura asks. That was the bodies that have their heads or their limbs attached, Kakashi said, freaking the crap out of the Genins. When it comes towards people that he cared about, Naruto is a completely different person. That's all you need to know, he said. Sasuke was in deep thought. How could he do something like that? Just because someone close to him got hurt. He seemed so tame though, always laughing, always making jokes, but so was Itachi. Well, he wasn't always making jokes, but he was a lot calmer than Naruto. I wonder, could something like that have happened to Itachi to make him snap? Sasuke thought to himself, as he tried to remember, but someone had gone missing and was presumed dead. And sometime after that, Itachi had killed the clan. He racked his brain as he tried to remember what happened back then. Not the killing part, but before that. As they were making their way, Kakashi noticed a puddle, but he said nothing. The moment they passed, 2 figures exploded out of it. They wrapped the chain that they had linked together around Kakashi as they ripped him apart. Sasuke and Sakura eyes widened in shock. Their sensei was just killed and they were already a man down. However, Sasuke was able to snap back in focus much faster than Sakura, who was petrified in fear. He rushed towards them, however, they swung the chain towards his direction, but he jumped over it. And that was his mistake. There was 2 of them after all. The one to the left backhanded Sasuke away like he was a fly. Sakura was now panicking as she stood there in fear, watching the two demon brothers looking towards her. However, she was unaware of who they were. They charged her, she pulled her kunai, her hand trembling in fear. However, she was too afraid, knowing that she couldn't be able to strike, as she stood in front of Tazuna, closing her eyes in fear until she heard slice and a gurgle. When she opened her eyes, she saw the two demon brothers drop dead right in front of her, blood coming from their body. Standing there with a blade in his hand was none other than Naruto. He had this strange look on his face, mixed with a look of sorrow. Naruto, she said. You both are right, he said. Even his tone was different. Fine, Sasuke said, as he returned from being bit slapped to the side. Good, said Naruto, as he created 3 clones to remove the bodies. However, we need to understand why. You lied about the mission, he said, looking towards Tazuna, who started to sweat. As Kakashi came from the bushes. Time skip, Hokage office, 45 minutes later. Hokage-sama, we just received news that the C rank that Team 7 was sent on has been upgraded to a A rank, but they have not asked for any help, just for us to retrieve 2 bodies. Retrieve the corpses, Harrison said, as he was not showing any worry. If it was any other team he would worry, but Naruto was there and so was Kakashi, so they should be fine. Meanwhile with the team, so we're gonna wait for a boat, huh? As Naruto sat down, wake me up when the boat arrived, as he placed his headband down towards his eyes. How can you just sleep, Sakura said. There's a man out there that is gonna try and kill us. She wasn't yelling, she was really curious. How could he just sleep like this? As Tazuna had told him about Gato and his empire, and he was after him. Yep, said Naruto as he started to drift off. It seems your beauty sleep will have to wait. The boat is here. Crap, said Naruto as he got back up. Time skip, 35 minutes later on shore. Formation K, Kakashi said, as Naruto shot off in the woods. Where is he going? Sakura asks. Naruto specializes in stealth, information gathering, and being a juggernaut to hit the enemy when the fight starts off. That is why he wasn't with us when the mission started. So all you have to know right now is to keep focus. He will be fine. Around 45 minutes later, the group was still walking until Kakashi heard it. Get down, he said as he tackled Tazuna down to the ground as Sakura and Sasuke dropped down as a sword whipped over their heads. They turned to see a man standing on a sword handle as he was facing away from them. Hand over the bridge, builder, and I'll leave you 3 alone. Zabuza Mamakai, A-rank missing from the land of water, wanted for attempt assassination of the Mizukage. It's a pleasure to finally see you again. However, this time, you won't be getting away. Zabuza glanced around as he heard the voice coming from almost everywhere. There's only 3 idiots that will talk to me like that. One is Kisame. The other is Reiga, that crazy bastard. And then there's that fox bastard that killed my second apprentice. So why don't you show yourself? Before I kill all of your comrades. Why don't you show your hidden ANBU? I'm sure that he's here. So if he shows, I show. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've been a lone wolf since after you tore 2 mains head off. So why don't we settle this like man, you and me, so I can finally get revenge for my apprentice? How about a deal then? If I win, you join us. I'm sure there's a thing or two that I could find useful from you. And if you win, well, you're not gonna win. Zabuza laughed. As long as your friends over there decide to stay out of this match, you have yourself a deal. Well then, Zabuza heard the voice right in his ear. Let's have fun, shall we? He turned and sliced the person right in half. However, what he sliced was not Naruto. His body seemed to just blur away. Sasuke was shocked at what he saw. Is that an after image? Was Naruto real that fast? I must admit, says Zabuza, you're better than last time. But that was some time ago, and you're not the only one that has improved since then. So why don't we have some real fun, he said. Hidden Mist Jutsu. As the place was filled with mists, laughter could be heard through the mists. Well then, let us see who is a true demon, shall we? But guys, let me end this right here. If you want to see the next person do, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on that bell notification stay posted. But I'm off for now, see you guys soon. Peace guys.